All right, so let's look at the flow chart. I did get a request for this in my chat. So we're going to look at that right now. Let's go look at that. So let's look at the flow chart here on the daily chart. Let's see where we're at. Actually, I'm going to start on the 3-day chart and we can map it from there. I don't know if I've ever looked at this. So we'll see. I don't know what this is, but let's look at it. So right now we have resistance at $25. I think that's pretty obvious. You got a small bounce there. That was a local low at 1550. And then you got a local top there at 1930. And then you got another small bounce there at 1243. Let's see. Not much of a bounce there. You definitely have a major local low at $5, and that looked to be pretty much the bottom. You did have a wick to 435, but you never closed a. Well, did you close a daily candle below? I don't think you even closed a daily candle below $5. So if I go back to the 3-day chart, I'm going to do the fibs from the top to bottom without using the ridiculous wicks. So with that being said, I'd pretty much do it from $26 all the way down to about $5. We'll do it $5 even. So with that being said, you got the 236 fib up here at $10 even. Then you have resistance up here at 1240. So that is looking like that was a nice bottom. If you were to make a new low, it's looking like I'll have to do the fibs the other way if I want to make a new low. It doesn't look like that's about to happen because you are up at $6.76. And from the bottom, that is a nice move of 25, 26%. Let's go look at the RSI and see how that's looking on the smaller time frames. So let me zoom in on the price a little bit so you guys can see. All right, but this is what I'm concerned about. The 15-minute chart is very overbought, so if you do want to enter, now's probably not the good time. The 1-hour chart is high as well. The 4-hour is ready to rock, but the 1-hour and 15-minute need to reset, and the daily chart are very high. So I like to find coins that are low on the daily, high on the 4-hour, low on the 1-hour, and low on the 15-minute. Or even anything below the 4-hour can be high because you can always wait for those time frames to reset, and those usually don't take more than a day to reset. Maybe the 4-hour takes just over a day to reset sometimes, but the 1-hour and 15-minute usually don't take over a day to reset. But when the daily's high, that's risky to get in. I mean, it has rallied. It's rallied pretty much from the low of you did have a low down here at 457, 435. From the low at 435, you're up well over 25%. But even from $5, you're up 26%. Right now, the 1-hour I think I said looked good. No, what was it? The 4-hour looked good, but the daily, hourly, and 15-minute were high. So honestly, it does look bullish, but it's a risky time to get in when the daily's high. But I will say this: it does look like a nice bottom. The moving averages are bullish on the 4-hour, and daily chart's trying to go back to the upside, but is still bearish on the daily chart for the moving averages, and the 1-hour chart is still bearish. The white line's below the bull. So if the white line is lower than any other line, it's bearish. The 15-minute chart is also bearish. I personally wouldn't be getting in right now, but on the macro time frame, it does look bullish for flow. I do think you probably continue up. I do think you probably continue up long term, but short term, I definitely wouldn't be surprised if you had a pullback. So with that being said, that's kind of all I got. But bigger time frames, probably like the 3-day chart and weekly chart, are looking pretty good. Although even the weekly chart is overbought on the RSI. So yeah, just be careful if you're getting in. I do think the flow is going to have a nice rally back up to all-time highs, especially if Bitcoin makes a new all-time high. I think any coin that has real value is going to make a new all-time high if Bitcoin gets back to $70,000, which will happen this year, in my opinion. So with that being said, that's all I got. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate if you like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next update.